from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. David Price gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding in, Derek Jeter, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better?
Goes low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Price comes home to 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now batting, David Rosario. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined, in an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs, and when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Giancarlo Stanton now, lifetime versus David Price. He's 4 for 13. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. The Yanks leave one. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat, and you've dialed in MLB Network. Luis Severino will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 0-1 pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
No outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple weeks.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This pitch is popped up. Romine has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Mattingly.
Now the first pitch here from Price. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up to shoot. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 12 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Lined hard toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. Right at the shortstop for the second out.
Select unit number 31, Aaron Hicks.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Aaron Hicks. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, David Ortiz, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
David Ortiz.
A ball and no strikes. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ortiz is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. High high in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
Batting seven. The shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch. Settling in now, Austin Romine. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This one's down to third. Bos moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Riding in once again, Derek Jeter. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Bogaerts onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. The pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Previous history with Luis Severino. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. So digging in now, Jason Varitek, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Popped him up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, David Rosario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. Shoots this one over to third. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. As Price starts in with a strike, it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one. The 1-1 from Price. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Boggs is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Now the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 0-2 home. Line to the right side. Hicks is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, no fielder.
2 bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now. Austin Romine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Romine.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, David Ortiz. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ellsbury's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And now a pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Rosario is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, David Rosario.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
In the air out to left. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
Into the box, Jason Varitek. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
To 2-2 now. Still 2-2. Varitek leads off first with 1 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Coming to the plate now, Wade Boggs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. LeMahieu's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bogarts into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Price ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Manny Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manny Ramirez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ryan Brazier been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Standing in, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 28, Austin Romine.
Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. hard liner to center field. Benintendi patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
8th inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aroldis Chapman is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2-2 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4. Delivery to him on the way. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In there, 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Norm Garciaparra will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Norm Garciaparra.
Digging in, Jason Varitek, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Mookie Betts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Boston strands a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Norm Garciaparra will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 5, Norm.
Standing in, David Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off with the Yankees, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get your head for a little while.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner
for the Yankees. Number 11, Brett Gardner.
In now, Don Mattingly fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Garcia is calling for it. Throw gets him 2 down. Throw back to second, and they got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11,
Dave Rapolsky comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
number 19, Dave Rapolsky.
Striding in to start the ninth, Wade Boggs, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Rapolsky has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded up the first baseline. Rosario loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. The 1-2. He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Behind 0-2 now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Yankees host road win number 40 on the year. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. David Price has settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dave Rapolsky earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.